Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be making an oyster soup kind of stew type of thing. Y'all, these oysters was so hard for me to find. Y'all, it's ridiculous. I don't know if it's an oyster shortage or what's going on, y'all, but we had to go to like 3 to 4 different stores, okay? And we ended up getting them from Walmart, but yeah, it took a lot to get them. And the Walmart that's by my house talking about we don't sell them no more, but I see it's online and say it's at the store. So you know they be on that bullshit. So anyway, I never made this before, y'all. This is gonna be my first time because I've been on the oyster kick. Like I've been eating fried oysters, smoked oysters. Anybody know me know that I eat me some oysters, okay? So I wanted to try this and see what it's giving, okay? Before we get started though, make sure y'all get my cookbook. It is on Amazon. It is linked below digitally. Without further ado, y'all, let's get to it.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you.
So let me show y'all these oysters that I got, okay? These are, what is it, Pacific oysters, and they just in like this little plastic container. And y'all, I was gonna get like the fresh oysters where I have to shuck them and all that, but they ain't even had none of those. So I had to just go with these. And at first I had the wrong ones because I thought the ones that I had in the can was raw, but I guess they was kind of smoked, but they wasn't. I don't know, y'all. It's a lot going on with that. But these are the ones that we have, and I only got 2 because these are $12.99 or something. So 2 of them like $25, almost $30 for 2. So yeah, that was all that they was gonna get. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna be cooking on the counter today, y'all, on my little hot plate. Okay, the first thing we're gonna add, y'all, is our bacon. This is about a half a pack of bacon, and I just cut it down to little small bits, but I did separate them because I didn't want them to be all stuck together. But look, it's all stuck in one bowl, so there you have it. We're just gonna cook this down until your desired texture, I guess, your crunchiness. If you like your bacon soft or crunchy, just cook it however you like it, okay? So this is about how I like mine. A little soft, a little crunchy. Okay. Now I'm gonna add my onion. This is 2 shallots. You're gonna cook that in just until your onions are a little translucent. Maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Cook it right in that bacon grease. Okay, so now we're gonna add our garlic. This is fresh garlic. Y'all can use minced if y'all want to. You also want to cook that in for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna go in with about 1 stick of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. This is salted butter, and you could also use half of it if you want to, but I'm gonna use the whole thing. Alright, so now, y'all, we're about to add a couple tablespoons of flour. Maybe about 4, just depending on how thick I want it to be or how it's looking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with 1 more. So we pretty much making like a roux, y'all, because we want it to be a little thick, kind of like a chowder. Just depends on how y'all like it. Okay, so now, y'all, we're gonna add our celery. Just want to cook that down for a couple minutes. Alright, so y'all, we're going to add a little salt and pepper. If you have unsalted butter, you might want to use a little bit more salt. If you have salted butter, you might want to use about that much, okay? And then some fresh cracked pepper. And y'all know me, I like a little kick, so I'm going to add a little cayenne pepper. We're going to add a little bit of crushed red peppers. Saving the rest for my plate, okay? A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, if I'm saying it right. Good little mix, y'all. Y'all can't already add y'all hot sauce, but I think I'm gonna be doing a little too much for the kids and stuff. So I'm gonna wait to put that in my own bowl. Alright y'all, so I'm having troubles today. I don't know what's going on with all my equipment, but it don't want to work. But we're going to keep going. So we came over to the stove because obviously my hot plate is just wanting to act up. So we're going to add about 3 cups of whole milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is add your oyster juice, the juice from the oysters, okay? And I'm not going to add the oysters in yet because I want the juice to get acquainted with the milk and stuff. I do have a lot of juice, y'all, because I opened up some other cans that I wasn't supposed to use. So I'm going to use the juice from that too. Don't come out. So they love to slip out. Or actually, let's do this. So y'all can see it's starting to bubble up. We're gonna add, let me add the rest of this. Go ahead and add most of this parsley in. Save some for garnish. We're gonna add these green onions, and we're gonna save some for garnish as well. Now you just want to go in with a little bit more salt and pepper, taste it a little bit. Last thing you're going to want to add is your oysters because those don't take long at all. So y'all can see it's pretty thick. Like it's thick enough like a chowder kind of. So now we just gonna add our oysters in. Now we just gonna cook this, y'all, until the oysters begin to curl up. And I'll show y'all exactly what that looks like once it starts to do it. I'm not sure how many minutes that is, but once I find out, I'll put it on the screen for y'all. These are some pretty big oysters. So y'all see how they look. Y'all see in a minute. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit and put the lid on. Alright y'all, so it's been about 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and see what it's doing. Y'all see how the edges are curling up like that? That's what we want. We're gonna go ahead and taste this broth And then we're gonna go ahead and make a plate. See if we need to add anything. That's so fire. I think I am gonna add a little bit more salt. Oh, it is a little spicy. The kids gonna be mad at me. A little bit more salt, not too crazy. All right, so we're gonna come back and then we're gonna plate this up. Fresh cracked pepper. Green onion. Parsley. Red pepper flakes. And a little hot sauce. Y'all, I can't forget about these oyster crackers. I wanted to wait till I was done with all my pictures and stuff so I can put these crackers in here because I'm going to be ready to eat it. I just didn't want my crackers to be soggy, if that makes sense. Y'all, I'm gonna have to cut these oysters. They so damn big. Okay, a quick little warning, y'all. So when I ate it, the texture for me for the oysters is just I can't really do the texture like that. So this was my first time actually making it and trying it, and it's safe to say that the flavor was good, but I just can't do the texture of the oysters. And I love me some oysters, y'all, but not like that. Like if I eat them raw, they got to be with lemon and hot sauce and salt and pepper, just like that, right? But in here, I don't like them in there. So next time, I think whenever I make like a chowder, it's probably gonna be like clam chowder or use mussels and stuff like that, because I do like that. But I just want to give y'all a little bit of a heads up. The texture of the oysters are very soft. So yeah, just be aware. Y'all, I'm actually surprised at this and how it came out, because the fact that I never had it before and how flavorful it is and how actually good it is. It actually tastes a little like clam chowder, just with oysters. So this is just how it came out, y'all. It's super creamy, y'all, and I love the fact about that. Y'all, don't forget the grocery list is in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else y'all want to cook, what y'all want to see, what y'all want to learn.
Hit that subscribe button.